Hi ladies, I am Barbara and I am your menopause drama mama. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Today I am finishing up, this will be the 10th video in my series on, how to improve that facial beauty that we had years ago. And this was everything that we basically talked about was the collagens, the hormone, protein, skincare, fascia. And now I am going to give you basically steps for you to take. And this can be for morning and also nighttime and also weekly on things to do that I talked about through this 10 series of videos. And the first one is all about consistency. Make sure when you start something, you stick to that regimen. Another one is the nourishment, because what we take in is what shows through our skin. And the next one is like the structure, and that is basically your bones, the fascia, getting that loosened so it's not tight, not binding, and pulling down, especially like when your fascia here is super tight and in the neck, it will literally pull the skin down. And so that was one of the videos I talked about, was fascia and facial toning. And the next one was like recovery and getting a good night's sleep and making sure your body is able to go into that rest mode where you can start healing at night. Now, this video is not about chasing your youth, but this was all about supporting, your health on this journey. And the first thing that you can do in the morning is hydration. So like a warm lemon water, because warm lemon water actually will get your organs going in the morning. So it kind of awakens them. And then another one is, having your minerals or electrolytes in the morning to also support your body. Because I think at night, when you're sweating, especially if you are having hot flashes, and waking up just drenched in the middle of the night, you will wake up dehydrated, because you are losing your, that sweat during the night. So hydration is number one. So that is a morning thing that you should stick to, is like the warm lemon water or getting some minerals into your body. Number two is protein in the morning. At least try and get maybe some eggs. I have been doing ahead of time just hard-boiled eggs, so that way, on the go, especially for my kids or my youngest son who's 20, before he leaves for work, maybe he'll have a good, just a yogurt and a hard-boiled egg in the morning, which is the next one, which is Greek yogurt in the morning, or a protein smoothie to start your day. And these things will help support your collagen, help support your muscle, and the structure in your body. Number three is your supplements. In the morning, make sure you take your vitamin D3, K2, your omega-3, your magnesium, and your vitamin C. Now, magnesium glycinate is at night, but you can take like magnesium threonate, which is the one magnesium that crosses the blood-brain barrier, or there's magnesium taurate if you want to support more of your heart. So that's your morning. And in the skincare department for your morning, you want to use a gentle cleanser on your face, vitamin C or a peptide, moisturizer, and to top it off, use an SPF. And I recommended, just because I liked it, was the CeraVe Tinted Moisturizer, and it's mineral. And I like it because I do not have to use a foundation to get color in my face. I wear it every day. So you always see it on me, on my face, and you can't tell. And I really like it because it's like the perfect tint for me, and it's the medium. So anyway, top off your skincare then with an SPF in the morning. Now your evening routine will be a gentle cleanser. Now I do a 2 cleansing method at night because of I'm wearing makeup and I have the tinted sunscreen on. So I will use a gentle, first come in with my Abilene, because I take off my eye makeup first with that, and that has no scents or anything. So I do that, then I use a balm on all of my face, I wipe that off then, and then I come in with my gentle cleanser, and usually I will try and use a white or a very, very light washcloth colored, because I want to make sure that I got everything off my face, and this way I can tell if there is still any tinted sunscreen on my face. Next is in your nighttime routine, do your treatments of either your retinoids, or your peptides. And your peptides, remember, are what will support the structure of your skin, and your retinoids are what are rebuilding that skin. So you want to alternate nights on those. So that is the first nighttime treatment after cleaning your skin. And then the third is doing your moisture, you're moisturizing and your oils on your face. So like ceramides, I use the rosehip oil at night, but you could also use the really good oil, which was the sea buckthorn oil. And I take the sea buckthorn supplement, so I'm not using that oil right now, but I use the rosehip oil. And a barrier support moisturizer to top off your night, but also make sure that you put the oil on top of your moisturizer at night to seal it in. Next is making sure you have a great sleep support for the night so you can let your body repair while you are sleeping. And the first thing you can take is magnesium glycinate at night, because that is what will help put your body into that resting mode for your muscles and everything. Have a calming routine in the evening, so if you can kind of unplug from anything that is electronics, I would try and step away from that at night, and that will help you reduce your stress from the day. And this will actually help with the recovery effects for your face. A weekly routine now I am going to switch to is at least 2 to 3 times a week. Do your retinoids. If you have the microcurrent machine, now I don't, but if you do, you can do that 2 to 3 times a week. Do your facial massage 2 to 3 times a week, or your gua sha 2 to 3 times a week. Also, what's very, very important during this time is your strength training for your muscle, your bone, because remember, your face needs all of those things to improve. Your posture and your facial structure. So that strength training can help with all of these, and it will help you maintain, you can't turn back the time on your age, but you can help support your age and not feel your age, because I do not feel 62 whatsoever. So ladies, wrapping it up kind of in a summary is that the goal isn't to find perfection right now. It is all about supporting your body in a way that helps you feel bright, vibrant, healthy, and confident. So internally, it's all about your hormones. It's all about nutrition and protein and hydration. Externally, it's about your skincare routine, how you are supporting your facial things like with either exercises or gua sha or microcurrent, and also just being consistent on what you are choosing to do for your anti-aging in the face. And what I think women most of all should stop doing, I'm not a TikTok follower, but I hear there's a lot of trends on there. So I would not follow all these trends on TikTok. I would not over exfoliate your skin because you do not want to make it more sensitive and cause any damage. So exfoliate just at least once a week is great. Don't skip that protein. Your body really needs it during this time. Don't ignore your sleep. You should get that 7 to 8 hours, especially, in order for your body to repair during this time of your life. And don't just rely on skincare products, because what we have on the outside, what we see is directly affected from what was going on in the inside. So, lady, your skin reflects how you are supporting your body. I hope you enjoyed this series on ways to, help your face and maybe achieve some of those anti-aging effects with vitamins or exercises or what you're eating. I hope all of that is going to help you, and that whatever you choose, you stay consistent every day and every week so that you can achieve the goal that you would like to achieve. Because, you're never going to be able to get that perfect look anymore unless you want to undergo surgery, and that would be fine, but I believe they start, around 25, 30,000 and go up from there depending on what kind of facial surgery you would get. So anyway, ladies, I love you, and I will talk to you very, very soon in my next video. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are in this world, and that the sun is shining upon you today. Sending high vibrations and many blessings your way with all my love and hugs. Take care, ladies. Have a great day. Bye-bye.